Yo, what's happening everyone? It's your boy here, Abdurrahim. We're back again today with another great, amazing tech video. Well, the video of today, it's all about the Samsung Galaxy Fold lineup. I mean, the new Z Fold 4 and the new Z Flip 4. So guys, as you can see here, I have on my right the Z Fold 4, and on this side we are having the Z Flip 4. It's a really nice and amazing kind of phones, as you can see, but these ones, they're actually dummy phones. Now, why did I just wanted to share with you guys dummy phones? Well, these kind of dummy phones, they're like demonstration, because up to right now I didn't have my hands on this kind of fold, and to be honest, I just wanted to share with you guys how it looks and the experience and what do you expect. As you can see, this is the biggest screen of the Z Fold 4, and it's a really nice one. I cannot vibe with it because it has like two screens on here, which if you flip it, you close it, and on this side you have your normal full screen on this side, which is really great. But that's not the thing. We have just to know the specification of these devices. So guys, the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4 has a foldable dynamic AMOLED, which is really impressive, a 120Hz refresh rate throughout the display, and 1200 nits of the brightness peak, which is really kind of awesome. That's really kind of cool. That's on the 7.6 inches of the screen to body ratio. Now on the cover display, it has a dynamic AMOLED, same with a 120Hz refresh rate, which is really great, plus a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, which is really kind of awesome. On the operating system side, comes with the Android 12 and alongside One UI 4.1.1 and a Qualcomm Snapdragon of 8 Plus Gen 1 with a 4nm chipset, which is really great. Out of it, it comes with a different variety of storage size. It has a 256GB and a 12GB of RAM, with a 512GB of storage, with a 12GB of RAM, with 1TB of storage plus 12GB of RAM. It has a UFS 3.1. Now talking on the camera side, it has a 50 megapixel of camera and 10 megapixel of camera at the back, and a 12 megapixel of camera. Both are wide, telephoto and ultra wide, which is really impressive. And the video features, it's packed with a sensor which can shoot video up to 4K on the main camera. Talking about the selfie camera, it has 4 megapixel of wide. That means it's an under display cover camera. Capability wise, it shoots video up to 4K 30 frames up to 60 frames per second, which is really impressive. And it has a side mounted fingerprint sensor, which is really impressive. And another kind of stuff, it has a battery LiPo of 4400 milliamp of battery, which is non-removable, and a fast charging of 25 watts, and it gives you 50% in 30 minutes, and a fast wireless charging of 50 watts, and a reverse wireless charging of 4.5 watts, which is really great. Another kind of stuff, it's certified by IPX water resistant, which can last up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes, which is really great. And on it, it's really impressive because it supports up to stylus, which is really awesome. So guys, since we saw the specification, or we heard the specification of the Z Fold 4, it's really impressive. To be honest, I kind of vibe with this phone. I love it the way it is. It's looking really great at the back. It's really awesome, but there's always a downside. Like when I say about downside, I mean there's always something around going on when you have foldable. You remember guys, back in the days when we had the sliding phones, the folding phones, they were really impressive, right? But what was the most annoying thing? It was all about the flex cable. I mean, the opening and closing, the opening and closing, the opening and closing, up to the flex cable. You had to go to change it so as you can use your phone normally. Talking about the flip, now the flip, it's a really good one. This is like this is like my daily drive if I'm gonna purchase this phone. It's really awesome. I love it. It's just smaller one. You just keep it on your pocket and you forget if you have a phone. And this reminds me with other variant of folding phones from back in the days, like Motorola Razr and other more and more devices from back in the days which are folding. This one, it's a really nice one, and it flips. As you can see, it says flip, and it does flip. I was saying fold 4. This is a flip It's not a Fold 4, but it can act like a fold like this way. It's a really awesome. So throughout here, we're gonna just explore the specification so some of you guys can get the info. And yeah, Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 comes really in handy. It has a foldable dynamic AMOLED display, and it has a 120Hz of refresh rate and a HDR10 Plus and 1200 nits of peak display, which is really impressive. And another kind of stuff on the cover display, it has a Super AMOLED display, which is really impressive, and a Corning Gorilla Glass Victus, which is really awesome. Comes up with an Android 12 alongside One UI 4.1.1 and a Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Plus Gen 1 4nm, which is really impressive. And it gives you the different variety of the storage size. Well, it has a 128GB of storage with an 8GB of RAM, a 256GB of storage with an 8GB of RAM, 512GB of storage with an 8GB of RAM, which is really impressive. A 12 megapixel of camera at the back and a 12 megapixel of camera at the back too, alongside ultra wide and wide, which is really impressive, capable of shooting video of 4K, and it's really awesome. Selfie camera has a 10 megapixels and it's really great, wide, and it shoots video up to 4K 30 frames per second. It has a side mounted fingerprint, which is really great, and alongside it, it has a battery capacity of 3700 mAh of battery, non-removable, and a fast charging of 25 watts. And alongside it, it has a reverse wireless charging, which is 4.5 watts, and it comes with a variety of colors, and it's really great. So guys, this is the Z Flip 4. It's a really good phone. To be honest, I kind of vibe with it. I love it the way it is. It's a really good one, and the way they kept it, it's really stunning. Compared to the older Z Flip 3, it's a much better adjustment, I can say, and it's more enhanced. The only downside, to be honest, still I'm gonna say, you know, the folding. We all know those kind of errors which we passed. It was really great journey, but I think like we're going the same. That's why folding phones or the flip phones have variety of people who like them. Not this phone is not like for everyone. It's just for a certain base of people who would like folding phones and the Z Flip phones. It's a really impressive phones, to be honest, to be having them and explore them, because they give you a different vibe. The Z Flip 4, and it's a really dummy phone. Yeah, this is a dummy phone. These are not real phones, to be honest. Don't just say I'm showing you guys a real phone. These are dummy phones, but they feel authentic like real ones. Like, trust me, if I'm gonna give it to someone or throw it somewhere, or I go somewhere outside and just having it, just touching it, people will think or will see that I'm having a real phone, but meanwhile it's not a real phone. These are all dummy, and they're really good dummy. So that's what's up, guys, about the video of today. I hope you get the info clear about the Z Fold or the Z Flip series throughout Samsung. These are really nice and amazing devices, to be honest, and this was my first glance to just hold them, share with you guys my experience, how they are throughout the hands, you know, the way they feel. It's really important. So that's what's up, guys. Up to on the next one. You're new here, consider subscribing to your homeboy here. I really appreciate on that. And last but not least, we are on our way to hit 5K subscribers, and support your homeboy here. It will be really cool. And last but not least, guys, peace.